Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys. All right, here we go. Little 10-7 loss up there in New York last week. It was cold. Things are going on. It's December. What is happening up here? You know, Dak is looking rough against the Giants this year. He can't beat the Giants at all. His 2 losses come against the Giants this year. They're screaming about putting Romo in. A lot of controversy in Cowboy land. Today is the day we're going to right the ship. We're going to get it done against Tampa Bay. We're going to come in there in Jerry World tonight at 7:30. Now, you can bet that due to the last week's debacle at 10-7 in the freezing cold up there in New York and the rough play up in Minnesota the week prior, that Jerry's going to have that dome closed up. It's going to be sitting on about 65, 70 degrees in there. Don't want any weather, any complications, anything like that out of the Cowboys. So he's going to make sure it's nice and toasty and ready for football in there on this cold Arlington night. Well, who are we playing? We're playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have one of the stingiest defense in the NFL. If you look at it, they lead or at the top of the NFL. They're tied for first in takeaways, fumbles, and interceptions. These guys are quick. They get after the ball. They disguise their coverages. There's a lot they do on defense. That's the only thing. The Cowboys, on the other hand, they can handle these tough defenses. This seems like every week that's who we play. We're playing the best defense every week. So another week of playing a good defense, another week of somebody getting after Dak. It is December. Now, Dak is not used to playing football in December. Dak is generally studying for finals and laying around the house. He's getting ready to vacation. He's not getting ready to play football, and this is starting to take its toll here in December. I want to see what he's made of these last few weeks we have here in the NFL. The Cowboys still only need a couple of wins. You know what I mean? To get a couple of wins, regardless of what happens, we're going to get the home field advantage. So today against Tampa Bay, we can go ahead and probably start locking up that home field advantage part, or at least the first round bye. You know, and start getting that things in. You know what I mean? We need some help. You know, Giants need to lose, because if the Giants went out and we lose out, you know, we're going to be sitting on the hind end over there. So we need to make sure that the Giants lose today. Detroit's playing the Giants. We need both of those teams to lose. So, you know, it's the catch-22 here. So if one of them's going to beat each other, whichever one, it ain't going to help us. So we need to go ahead. We need to get it done against Tampa Bay tonight, take care of business, and then show up next week, Monday night, and beat up on Detroit here in Jerry World. That's the great thing about it. We got our last 2 out of 3 here in Jerry World, and we probably got a meaningless game in Philadelphia. So that's all we have left. We pick up these 2 wins in Jerry World. We can go ahead and lock up the division. We can go ahead and lock up home field advantage. We can go ahead and lock up everything with just these 2 wins. So I'm looking forward to these guys getting those 2 wins here in Jerry World these next 2 weeks and going into Philadelphia and then just playing it out. All right, guys, it's going to be a tough game up there in Tampa, against Tampa tonight in Jerry World, 7:30. NBC's going to be calling it again. That Chris Collinsworth is wearing me smooth out every doggone week. But we're going to be playing up there in Jerry World gladly. I'm tired of looking at the road games. I'm tired of the doggone dysfunction going on by the Cowboys. I'm tired of the dysfunction by that offense. Our defense has been our bright spot. We need to keep that defense going. Lots of turnovers, lots of good things happened last week with the Cowboys defense. We're now number 2 in defense, in rush defense, which is awesome. So we're getting on like 83 yards a game. That's good for the Cowboys defense. I really like our defense the way it's playing. We're looking to maybe get Claiborne back, you know, toward the playoffs. You know, we got to get some things going on in that defense. They're playing real good. Bend but don't break. Cowboys offense needs to quit sputtering. Garrett, get with the freaking program. Run the ball. Be patient, beat on them, run the ball. That's how we've been winning. Second half is when we're taking over the games because they're tired of us beating on them. So let's just be patient, run that ball in the first half. Let's knock some people around and see what happens in the second half when they're all tired and they can't play against that big old offensive line anymore. Now, they're going to stack the line of scrimmage because Minnesota and New York has already shown them, hey, you put 8, 9 men up front and just get to Dak before he can make his reads. Receivers have got to turn around. They see 8 men on line of scrimmage. Receivers have got to turn around. They've got to see what's going on. They've got to give Dak an opportunity to throw the ball. Dak has spoiled this team. They think he's a veteran. He's playing like a veteran. He's winning games. They figure he's going to make the reads. They figure he's going to do the checks. There's things that they have to do out there as a receiver. They have to make those reads themselves. They have to look and see where that defense is lined up. They have to adjust their routes. Zeke has to stay in and block when need to. Witten's staying in and blocking when need to. Everybody is getting it done. Those receivers on the outside really need to adjust their routes. Give Dak somewhere to go. All right, guys, it's going to be a big game against Tampa tonight in Jerry World. Playing another good defense with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But I hope we can wrap up a win as Jerry's going to close up the dome, make it nice and pretty in there for football. And we get these next 2 wins, we can go ahead and wrap it up and have fun, get ready for our road to Houston. All right, guys, enjoy the game. See you next week.